But I actually think we could de-escalate a lot of the finger pointing around this issue if we look at it through that lens. That anyone who says like, oh, we're going to blame the Jews, well, then that's the first, like no one here rationally, I think, would, if you believe that, then we could talk about it. But then if you're like, well, I don't think Israel should exist, or I don't like Israel, okay, that's another step, but that's a more reasonable argument, one I wouldn't share. But then if you're criticizing the Israeli government, so where I think a problem emerges is where my side, where I am pro-Israel, we conflate those three things, and we immediately say that you're against Netanyahu, therefore you're against the Jews. I'm sorry, I think that's immature, it's sloppy, and it actually creates more resentment where it otherwise would not exist.
Thank you. On the state of Israel in terms of its existence.
Oh, here we go, great.
I was going to leave it to the Q&A, but we started. Just a question on your belief in the state of Israel existing in its current form. Is it biblical or is it just a political belief?
Okay, so you asked, is it biblical or what?
So is your belief on the current state of Israel, where it is and how it's formed, is that belief biblical?
So I'm not a theologian, but I am definitely more, let's say, aligned with a view of Ezekiel 36, that there is a reconstitution of the state of Israel, and that was prophesied. I will bring you from across the lands and graft you together. I don't want to get into that. Again, if you guys want to talk about end times theology, I'm honestly going to be like, let's get a more important question, because I don't know it that well. I'm not that interested in it. It's called eschatology. There's pre-tribulation Christians, and then there's post-tribulation Christians. I'm pan-trib. It's all going to pan out in the end, okay? Jesus will return. I'm going to be on the welcoming committee, not the planning committee. And so, I'm not overly interested in that. Instead, I think what is lost, and I think I would like at least the anti-Israel advocates, I don't want to say anti-Israel, the critics of Israel that will come up and ask questions to acknowledge this, that it is miraculous that Israel in this current form exists. I mean, it's really unbelievable what Ben-Gurion and the Zionists were able to pull off from just the Zionist perspective. It is a miracle, considering they were attacked from every direction, from its charter, completely under attack, and totally brutalized. Number two, it's interesting because in the Balfour Declaration, as you will know, it actually was the smallest suggested size for Israel as of all the four plans. All that to say, what do I believe about the current composition of the state of Israel?